Okay, so we have Bob and Doug and Sapphira Crystal, our co-winners of this week's auditions. Bob and Doug in the shiny jackets, as you may have imagined, and Sapphira Crystal in the middle. So Bob and Doug, tell me, what was your performance this week?
We did a parody of the Bee Gees' "How Deep Is Your Love," but our version was "How Cheap Is Your Love."
It was a parable about the dangers of sleeping with hookers.
Oh, very good. Yeah, and I see you. These are the jackets you wore, right? Mm-hmm. And where did you acquire such cheap but shiny-looking jackets?
Well, A, they're not cheap, and B, they're from Jimmy McNulty of Jimmy's Hideaway fame.
Oh, good, great. Yeah, are these like from his disco days, or did he?
He wears these.
These are from
on
last
the reg.
week.
Yeah,
It's good to know. It's great to have a resource like that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Sapphira, what was yours?
I sang Minnie the Moocher by Cab Calloway.
And you actually sang.
I did sing.
We actually sang too.
They did sing. They did sing. You
All
can't
live
do a parody if
performances.
you're not gonna sing it. Wow.
But this is like, what is this? The third or fourth time you've won Audition?
Number 3.
And this is the first time you sang live.
This is the first time I sang live.
Okay.
Yes.
Are we gonna see more of that? I didn't know that was in your-
Possibly. Who knows what's gonna happen?
All right.
I don't ever tell you what's gonna happen, or else then people will know.
Right.
It's profound.
So Bob and Doug, how did you come up with your parody? Where did that come from?
Well, Bob came up with the idea. Generally, it comes from the title. Like Bob said, let's do "How Deep Is Your Love," but "How Cheap Is Your Love?" And then we come up with a story based on the title, usually. And then we sit there and we listen to the song, and phrase by phrase, verse by verse, we dissect it, and then just whatever dirty, awful thing pops into our head, we write it down, and then we revise it. And
the rule is, if we both laugh at it, it stays.
right.
It's a good rule.
Right.
So I think this was probably the biggest audition crowd we've seen yet. Would you agree, Sapphira?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys gonna square off at one coming up? Have you guys decided what you're gonna do next?
We have a couple ideas. We're not done.
All right. Well,
No.
the next audition is June 24th, 10 p.m. at the Crown&Anchor.